What up? What up? It's your boy Fat Ass in the building, Mr. Fantastic himself. Man, what a crazy fucking weekend. So I'm waiting for some people to hop on real quick, but I just want to put it out there because I went live because I was gonna make a video, but I didn't feel like uploading any shit. So what up, platoon? Hey man, so this isn't really gonna be like a Q&A. I'm just going live, say what's up to a couple people, recap the weekend, and then I'll put the video up. What up, Cardo? It's cracking, brother. How'd you like my wappa? All right, so whether they're here or not, I just want to kind of make a video, but I'm just going to go live and do it. If people hop on, I'm going to say what's up. But I'm pretty much just going to, I got a lot to say about the weekend. I don't really want to forget too much. What up, Fig? What up, Low Budget? What up, brothers? All right. Hey, good looking out, platoon. That shit was live, dog. That shit was live. So, first things first, my show. My show did not go as planned. I know everybody loved it. Thank y'all for the support. Thank everybody for enjoying it. That's why I like doing it. Like, that's my passion for Pyro. You know, like Lucky's passion is like salutes. The biggest, the biggest, the biggest, the better, the biggest, the better. Same thing with my shows. My passion has always been to see fireworks, enjoy fireworks, and then put on little shows for myself, for my family, for my brothers, for whoever, so people can enjoy fireworks with me or understand why we love them. I want everybody to understand a couple things went wrong. A salute kind of burst somewhere near me, and it kind of knocked out a couple of my terminals. So the left side of my show didn't go off. I had to go hand light it. I mean, it was cool for what it was, but I'm a perfectionist, and you guys understand, something like that took me a little over a month to put together, and that show had played in my head over and over and over again, probably 100 times in a couple of weeks. So the fact that it didn't go off exactly how I wanted it, it's kind of like made me sad a little bit, but everybody seemed to enjoy it. That's the most important thing. Also, I burned down so much shit. There was so much heat that 2 of my racks burned down. And I mean burned down to ashes. All the wood, all the tubes, everything burned down to ashes. I lost 83 tubes and 2 of my racks. One was a 48 and one was a 35 mil crate. So I came back with my baby down there. You can see she's got the battle scars on her. She got a little charred up too, but she survived. I guess it's meant to be that I'm supposed to own that one. And this is it, man. I'm feeling kind of like empty right now. I mean, this is it. I took a U-Haul trailer just like I said I was, and I couldn't even close the door. I burned down a shit ton of product. And I did a count, and just in cakes alone, I did around 2,300 shots from cakes in my show, around 2,550 shots total between shells and cakes and everything. So a little over 2,500 shots in about 6 minutes. So it was definitely cool. But like I said, I'm a perfectionist, man. And it just did not go the way I wanted it to. Nah, platoon, there's never too much, brother. Never too much. I'm going to add more. I learned a lot. Some of the things that went right, some of the things that went wrong. So my next one's going to be even better. So real quick, I wanted to give some shout outs. So shout out number 1 goes to my brother, our brother, Ray Compton. He was actually, that's right, Fig. He's pretty much the reason this shit all kind of happened. Months and months and months ago, this dude hit me up and said, we got to get together and burn. What up, Pyro Joe? Months and months and months ago, this dude told me that he was going to take a Cali vacation. And I said, well, on your way down or on your way up, we need to stop by Moapa and burn. And he said, cool. Also, in those same few months, our boy Lucky blew the hell up. We all love him, and now we all ride as a family under the Pyro Addicts banner. And so, of course, we had to invite him. Plus, trippy shit, man. The day that we had planned out was the same exact day of his birthday. And I don't mean like his birthday was Friday, let's go burn Saturday, or my shit's Monday anyway, we'll call it your birthday party. Like, the day we had planned was the day we found out that his actual birthday. So, of course, he had to come down with us. And since we all ride as a family under the Pyro Addicts banner, you know, word kind of spread out, and it turned into an event of a lifetime. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little sad at first because I always planned on taking my family with me. I always take my sons with me. And I was kind of a little afraid of what their ears might hear. And it kind of ruined it for me at first. But luckily, my lady took my kids back to the hotel. And once they left, boy, it was on and cracking. When I didn't have to worry about their ears no more, man, we got live with it. And it was very live to begin with. So a big shout out goes to my brother Ray Compton, or honestly, this shit never would have happened. Also, I know you've seen these. I know you've seen these. We all know what these are. Let me see if I could reach one real quick. These are, see if I can see the paint job real quick. See that wire right there? Okay, these are actual Ray Compton's mine racks. And I've always wanted to get mine racks. I love mines. I love comets. I love putting them in my shows. I think it adds a dynamic that's just insane. Adds emotion. Yeah, Fig, he did, man. And he came up and he put them next to my trailer. And he was like, hey, here you go. And I'm like, nah. I'm like, I can't. And he's like, dude, 2 of your racks burned down. I'm like, that's fine. I'll make more. And he's like, we'll call this the new start. And you have to understand, and Ray, if you hop on right now or you watch this shit later, you have to understand, as a pyro, like, just as a man, really, like, you're someone I always look up to. Your channel always gave me, like, ideas and inspirations for my shows and products to get. Having these, touching them, having them in my garage, that's got to be the same thing as, like, if you love baseball and you own Babe Ruth's bat. You know what I mean? Like, these are like celebrity items to me. I can't believe, yeah, he did, Fig. Yeah, he did. Woo, and that rack we put in work. That's right. He also gave Lucky his circle rack. I know y'all seen it. His 10-shot circle rack. That shit is a dope-ass idea. And that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Some of the shit that he's come up with, some of the shit that he's posted, I never would have thought of in my life. And now that I have Ray's racks in here, man, it is a weird ass feeling, but we definitely gonna put these to work. Ray, don't worry. Next time you take a Cali trip, they're gonna be waiting for you, brother. We're gonna always put in work with these things. I'm not even gonna say they're mine. I'm just gonna say I'm holding them for you. That's it. And also, I mean, Ray. What I love about Ray is he has true pyro passion, like the rest of us. And he may not have like the biggest products, even though, you know, he has toys too. He had a lot of like collectible products. And he gave me a couple little things, and I want to give him a special shout out and a thank you again. You know what it was. You know what they are. I'm not going to say too much, but you know, they're very cool ass items. Second shout out I want to give out is to our boy, Gordos Pyro. If you don't know who he is, type in Gordos Pyro. Check out his channel. The dude gets down. He is a Nevada Pyro. And I don't know if everybody truly knows how much he put in on this event for all of us. But that dude is a true Pyro brother. He helped out the event in a big way. He hit me up a few weeks ago and was like, hey, I'm going down to Pahrump. Did you need anything? And I sent him a couple of things I wanted from Blackjack because they had posted some specials. So that's all I really knew about. And I was like, just give me this, 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 and this. And I'll give you the money when I'm out there. And he's like, cool. He showed up. He dropped off the product. And I tried to give him the money. And this dude could not refuse it fast enough. And I was like, nah, here, dude, it's cool. And he's like, nah. He was like, nah. I just want you to add it to the show. I want it to be better. I just want to enjoy watching it. I'm just happy to be here with all the other pyros. And it just tripped me out, man. Like, because I didn't ask for a couple of sparklers. I gave him a decent little list. And he didn't want to take nothing for it. Also, while he was there, he got a couple of cases, not at Moapa, but when he was in Pahrump, he got a couple cases of some other products. And he was like, here, I also got these. Use as many as you want. And I was like, nah, fool, I feel weird. And he's like, no, seriously, use whatever you want. I just want this show. I want to feel like I pitched it on the show. I want this shit to go off bad. I want everybody to enjoy it. I just want to watch it. I'm just happy to be here, man. And he also brought the grill for Westfest to get down with. He brought an ice chest. I mean, this dude brought a whole bunch of shit. And not even for himself or nothing. He told everybody, just fucking have it, light it, burn it, whatever. Just so we all had a better time. So I don't know if anybody knew who was even there or even afterwards who knew or not. But he told me not to say nothing, but I don't give a fuck. Gordos Pyro is a down-ass brother of mine. Glad to say that I know him. Cool-ass fuck, dude. I can't believe like how selfless he was to like just pitch in and give to the event. So that we all had a good time out there. So big shout out to Gordos Pyro. Next up, speaking of the grill, Westfest Pyro, my brother from another mother, the man without a tan. That white boy gets down on the grill, y'all. I know we seen him grill before. I know Lucky said he loved his tacos. I'm telling you right now, if you needed a second fat man's opinion, somebody who's been around the grill a lot, someone who's had a lot of tacos in his life, trust me when I say Westfest gets down on the fucking grill, y'all. And again, he pitched in a major way. I don't think if anybody really knows it, but I want to make sure everybody knows he gets some special love too. Man, Westfest, like, as much food as that fool brought, that shit was not cheap. What up, Antonio? That's right. What up, brother? Westfest in the building, man. Westfest made sure that nobody was hungry. And I know how much asada costs. That fool did not go cheap with it. We did not have fucking hot dogs and spam out there. We were eating good. We were eating like fucking kings. And anybody who's ever gotten down on the grill knows chicken is like one of like the hardest to like truly master. To be able to cook it all the way through without burning it, without overcooking it, without undercooking it, getting salmonella. That dude hooked it up on the fucking grill, y'all. That shit might have been the juiciest chicken I've ever had in my damn life. And I've been around a lot of grills. I've been around a lot of chicken. Believe me when I say, Brother Westfest, straight up and down, that was like probably the best chicken I've ever had come off a grill. Not burnt, cooked through, juicy as fuck. White boy gets down with the tacos. No lie, no lie. And I'm telling y'all, he brought enough to feed a fucking army. Ain't nobody over there starving. Nobody wanted for nothing. He pitched in a major way. And then also, I want to give a special shout out because, I mean, shit got hectic. We were out there burning, lighting. I'm running around trying to put my show together and shit. I found out. So a special shout out also goes to Westfest lady, Westfest wife, Westfest himself. I don't know if they share a bank account or what happened, but so my lady and I told you my two sons are out there, and his lady decided to take a little restroom run. So they hopped in the car, drove away, went to use the restroom. When they came back, I don't know the exact details about what happened, but you guys know those rubber band guns? Those ones you put the rubber band on, you pull the trigger, the little wheel moves, and it shoots rubber bands and shit. My son came back with one, and I found out later Westfest's wife had bought that for him. I don't know if he was just running around acting like an idiot, or she was trying to make sure he had something to do or didn't freak out over the fireworks or what. But that's how much love was just floating around Mawapa, man. So special shout out to Westfest and his lady. That shit was fucking love. Ain't no one asked him to do it. I hope my son didn't bug the fuck out of you. I missed all the details. All I know is he has not put that down since we've come back from Mawapa. He sleeps with it. I'm growing broke buying rubber bands and shit. He loves that, just so you guys know. And like, I'm just telling you, man, it was such a great time out there. So much love and shit just floating around, man. Also, want to get some quick shout outs. Of course, our brother Fernie over there made some nice ass rockets. Fig, one a great ass builder. Everyone knows if everyone knows Fig, he knows he's a great builder. He brought some toys for us. Jimmy got you, man. He brought toys. Also, we had drama with Mawapa, man. We just didn't spend enough money. Jimmy got you went and dropped a whole gang of money to kind of shut them up. It only worked for a little bit. And also, real quick, shout out to all the pyro addicts in the building, man, who went out there. What we did, nobody bitched out. Nobody complained. We all mobbed down to the store as a group, as a unit, as a family. And we all bought a shit ton of fireworks, like out of respect for using their land. It's like when you go and run inside Jack in the Box and use the restroom and then buy a soda and shit. You know what I mean? So you guys always got to be respectful. You got to pay admission at Disneyland. And nobody bitched out. Nobody said shit. And on top of that, Mawapa's the kind of spot where you spend 50, they give you a little something. You spend 100, they give you a little something. Well, as a unit, we dropped another $800 down. And then they gave us a lot of something. So they gave us even more reason to be out there and make noise. And they didn't say shit. And they didn't bother us. And it was a fucking fantastic fucking night. Yeah, Platoon. I mean, I've been there on the 4th. And I got to say, just a dozen of us shut that shit down. That shit was a whole nother 4th of July. And that was just us, man. So, again, shout out to Jimmy Got You. Shout out to Fernie. Shout out to Stars. You know, he had some dope ass products. He was passing them around. He had a good ass time, man. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody. Shout out to Fig. You know, like I said, major shout out to Ray Compton. Major shout out and much love to Gordos. Major shout out to Westfest and his wife, man. I mean, we were all just out there putting it down, having fun. Shout out to Astru. Showed up kind of late. Shout out to 702. And I heard you showed up a little late. I didn't get a chance to meet you, dog, but damn, man. Hey, yeah, that orange smoke was dope as fuck, man. Sometimes the simple things are the best things, man. That's what I really loved, is being out there, all the real ass pyros that, like, loved it as much as me. I mean, we were just lighting dots. We was lighting, like you said, the smokes. I mean, we were doing cakes, sparklers. I mean, we did Roman candle, whatever. Man, like, it had a fuse, we lit it, and we all fucking enjoyed the shit out of it, man. Yeah, big shout out to Bubba. Big shout out to Goonies for stopping through. Damn, man. Bubba and Goonies, you know, they kind of blessed us with that night. That 1080 was insane. Those who were there know what the fuck I was talking about, man. That 1080 was insane. Yeah, that's right, Westfest. 6-inch, 360. Damn, brother, my show. It didn't even go right, dog, but I'm so glad you loved it. So, last but not least, of course, I know y'all thought I didn't forget him. Our boy, Lucky. Like I said, like I admitted, this was between me and Ray a long-ass time ago. And then Lucky blew up in the last couple months. We all love him. He's our brother. We all respect him. We all ride under the Pyro Addicts banner. And I guess I can admit it got a little bigger than what I kind of wanted it to be. I was mostly afraid of my kids' ears, but I'm glad it went down the way it went down, man. And I'm shout out to my lady who took the kids away back to the hotel and just let me continue to burn with the homies. And I didn't have to really worry about my sons going deaf or nothing like that. You know, I know she went through a lot this weekend for me, so I know she ain't gonna watch this either. But much love to my lady. But damn, it's just amazing how much Lucky affected the pyro community. You know, and he makes a couple phone calls like, hey, guess what? The addicts are rolling through. Everyone's like, I want to be there. I want to be there. And all it took was phone calls and shit, and nobody said no. And a whole bunch of people was hoping they got a yes too. And shout out to Bubba and Goonies and Stars and Westfest and everybody that showed up from Lucky making a phone call, man. This event went down. We all love that dude. We all respect that dude. And honestly, this wouldn't have been as big or as much fun without him, for sure. For sure. And I want to tell you a couple things real quick. So, again, big shout out to Lucky, man. I was running around trying to put my show together. Everybody was just burning and shit. After my show was done, I started to like grab all my shit that I had extra. I was like one of the last ones going because I didn't burn all my shit right away because I was busy. And I remember being busy and running around while everybody else was burning and high-fiving and shit. You know, Lucky came and found me. You know, was like, hey, where you been at? Come here. And he made me go light something off, something very special, so I'm not going to really say out loud and shit. Too many haters on here, just don't want to get nobody in trouble. But if you watch this video later, Lucky, my nigga, I love you, dog. You know what I'm talking about. That shit is an experience. And it's an experience that not a lot of people, even dedicated pyros, get to do. And that shit was dope as fuck. And I thank you. I thank you, my brother, man. Dude, I want to say what it was, but I don't just because, you know, can't really say too much. We got to be careful and shit. But know that I love you. I can't believe you came and found me and made sure that I was, like, truly involved with it. And you blessed me with that opportunity, man. That shit was dope. And then speaking of which, so then we packing up. And as we packing up and shit, and I'm over there packing up for my whole family who, you know, left. You know, Lucky comes at me. And again, he came to me. I didn't ask him. And I didn't think he would ever let it go. It was just amazing. Brother came up to me and said, here, put this in your cave. And I don't know if everybody knows. That's right. Y'all know what that is, right? Yeah. That's his new 6x6 banner. The one that we put up for the step and turn. The one that we put up so everybody could take pictures with. The one that was made for him. I mean, I don't know how many he has. I don't give a fuck. I don't even want to know the answer. This brother came up to me and said, here. Without me asking him. Without me asking him, man. And best believe this is going to be the pride and joy of my pyro cave. I'm going to put it, y'all see the door, and put it right there on this wall. Sorry that light blinding you and everything. So that whenever my garage is open, that's the first thing anyone sees. When everyone pulls into my garage, that's the first thing that he's going to see. And when every time someone comes over, or me and the homies kicking it in my man cave over here after I clean up all this mess and shit, that's the first thing they're going to see. And I can't imagine that. I mean, I know he just barely got that. I don't know if he has 20 of them. I don't care. That shit was special as fuck. He ran to me and said, here you go, dude. Take this shit home with you. And, you know, like I said, there was a lot of love rolling around that weekend. It was hectic as fuck. It was sketchy for a minute. We thought we were going to get shot down. So, again, big shout out to all the addicts, the whole family, everybody for pitching in, everybody for paying the price of admission for Disneyland. We all mobbed the store. Nobody said shit, and they left us alone the rest of the night. And anybody who was there knows, damn, that was like one of the best nights in my whole pyro career. And that includes doing 3 professional shows in 4 days over the 4th of July weekend. This shit was still way better for me. To burn with my pyro family, to burn with my brothers, to burn with people who have the same passion that I do, to find crazy motherfuckers out here, like as crazy as I am and even crazier than I am. Man, so big shout out to everybody. I know I'm forgetting somebody, but I had a few special ones. So again, big shout out to brother Ray, who pretty much started this. Shout out to all the products he gave me. Shout out to all his racks that he gave me, man. Big shout out to Gordos, man. Big shout out to Gordos for everything that he did. I know nobody really knows what he did, but he pitched in a major fucking way. Big shout out to Westfest for blessing us on the grill. for being the MC of the night. I know y'all heard him. Big shout out to his wife for giving my son that rubber band gun. I'm telling y'all, he loves it. And again, big shout out to Lucky for making those phone calls and putting it all together. Shout out to Lucky. I know you're going to watch this video later, my nigga. I'm going to post it up so you can see what you missed. Because Lucky just hopped on right now. Shout out, my brother. I just told everybody how you pulled me aside, man. And you let me light what you let me light. That was a dope-ass experience. Not a lot of people get to do, no matter how professional or amateur they are with Pyro. That was an experience, my brother. I fucking love you for that. And I was telling him how I'm over there trying to do my show, do my thing, and you came and found me and pulled me aside. And I wasn't like, hey, can I do one too? Like, you made sure I was involved. You made sure we all had an opportunity. That shit was lovely. And I just showed everybody this too. That's right. One more time. I still can't believe, look, I could touch it. This is real. Like, this is in my garage right now. And it's going right there on the wall. And it's going to be the first thing anyone sees. It's going to be the only thing anyone sees when I open my garage door. I just got to pick up this mess, man. Shout out to everybody. This video went a little longer than I wanted. That's why I didn't want to record one. That's why I wanted to go live. Say what's up to whoever hopped on. But I'm going to post this video right now. Y'all can watch it later, whatever. Hopefully Ray checks this out, gets all the love that I showed him. But, dude, sickest night in my whole Pyro career, man. Sickest night of my whole Pyro career. Shout out to everybody who brought product to share the experience with us. Just shout out to all the fucking, what up, Federico? Shout out to all the addicts rolling through like a family, man, pitching in at Mawapa, shutting them the fuck up, paying the price of admission over there. Man, it was dope. It was dope. I know a couple of my brothers hopped on. What up, Jordan? What up, Federico? And, of course, our brother from another mother, our general in battle, Lucky Boy. I know y'all hopped on, but I'm out of here, bros. I'm definitely out of here. But I want to thank everybody who showed up, man. That was a fucking event. And shout out for Lucky for turning it into what it turned into with a couple of phone calls, because we all love that motherfucker. And Pyro Addicts, signing the fuck out.